When most people think of North Carolina food, their minds instantly go to whole hog barbecue and sweet tea. But tucked away across the Tar Heel state is a hidden, surprisingly passionate subculture of old-school delis, Italian sub shops, and sandwich counters that locals will genuinely fight you over. We're talking 70-year-old family counters slicing pastrami paper thin, pizzerias baking their own sub rolls from scratch, and coastal sandwich shacks drawing 2-hour lines every single weekend. Today, we're counting down the 10 absolute best delis and sandwich spots in North Carolina that you need to add to your bucket list immediately. Starting off at number 10, we head straight to Charlotte for Phil's Delicatessen. Now, if you ask any New York or New Jersey transplant who moved down to Charlotte in the last decade where to get an authentic hot pastrami on rye, they usually drop their head and complain about the weather first, but then they send you here. Phil's keeps things strictly old school. House-cured meats piled absurdly high, steaming hot matzo ball soup, and house-made niches. The secret here is their meat steam table. They don't microwave or grill dry their pastrami. It sits in custom steamers before getting hand-carved to order, so it stays insanely juicy and tender. Heading east across the 40 to the Triangle area at number 9 is Neal's Deli. Located right in Carrboro, Neal's takes classic Jewish deli staples and mixes them with local southern ingredients. Their claim to fame is a house-cured pastrami that takes days to prepare, paired with homemade buttermilk biscuits and incredible local bacon. It's tiny, it's always packed, and if you show up during the lunch rush on a Friday, expect to wait in line. But the second you take a bite of that pastrami biscuit, you'll realize why locals refuse to go anywhere else. At number 8, we head all the way down to the coast in Wilmington for Taste of Italy. This isn't just a quick lunch counter. It's a full Italian market where the smell of baked garlic and fresh oregano hits you before you even push the door open. Their signature sub, the Godfather, is loaded with imported prosciutto, capicola, salami, and fresh mozzarella made right in the back every single morning. The bread is delivered daily from local bakeries, giving it that exact crunchy crust and chewy interior that most sandwich shops down south usually mess up. Number 7 brings us to Greensboro to visit Giacomo's Italian Market. Giacomo's operates like a traditional old-world Italian salumeria. They actually cure their own salami, pepperoni, and house sausage right on site. So when you order an Italian hoagie here, you aren't getting rubbery processed deli meat out of a plastic tub. You are getting cured meats made with family recipes brought over straight from Abruzzo, Italy. It's messy, it's heavy on the oil and vinegar, and it's easily one of the highest rated subs in the entire state. Taking the number 6 spot, we trek out to the Outer Banks in Kill Devil Hills for Country Deli. Operating since 1990, this coastal institution is famous for making massive, overstuffed sandwiches that could feed an entire family. Their signature order is called the Manhandler, a literal pound of triple-deck deli meats, cheeses, and house dressings stacked between thick-cut bread. If you've spent 5 hours on the beach and need enough calories to recover, Country Deli is basically a rite of passage for Outer Banks vacationers. Moving inland to Durham at number 5, we have a spot that has taken the state's food scene by storm. Ideal's Sandwich Shop. Tucked away in East Durham, Ideal's is famous for 2 things: unbelievable focaccia bread, baked fresh daily, and lines that wrap around the block before they even open. Their hot Italian pork sandwich packed with slow-roasted pork shoulder, broccoli rabe, and sharp provolone is routinely called the single best sandwich in North Carolina. They usually sell out within 3 hours of opening, so if you don't get there early, you're out of luck. Up into the Blue Ridge Mountains at number 4, we land in Asheville at Roman's Deli. Now, Asheville is known for having a hyper-creative food culture, but this spot keeps things focused on total sandwich perfection. Their French dip features slow-roasted, herb-crusted, prime rib-sliced paper thin, paired with a rich, dark au jus that simmers for 24 hours. If you go on a cold mountain afternoon, this single sandwich will fix whatever is wrong in your life. At number 3, we travel up to the high country college town of Boone for our daily bread. Tucked right along Main Street, this spot bakes every single loaf of bread, in-house every morning. Their turkey, cranberry, and melted brie paninis draw massive crowds from both Appalachian State students and locals who have been coming here for over 20 years. It's low-key, incredibly fresh, and proves that homemade bread carries 80% of a sandwich's personality. Sliding into the number 2 spot, we head to Winston-Salem to check out Dioli's Italian Market. Dioli's is legendary for bringing authentic European-style deli craftsmanship to central North Carolina. Their house specialty is roast turkey served on freshly baked rosemary focaccia, layered with sweet balsamic glaze, sun-dried tomatoes, and house-made pesto. It's savory, crispy, and has developed a cult following of people who drive from 2 hours away just to pick up a box lunch. And finally, the number 1 deli spot on our list goes to an undisputed Raleigh institution. First, Carolina Delicatessen. Serving the Triangle area for over 2 decades, this place doesn't care about social media trends, fancy branding, or aesthetic lighting. They serve massive, classic New York-style deli stacks, steaming hot roast beef subs, and house-made pasta salads that leave you needing a 3-hour nap afterward. It's fast, it's generous, and it's the exact reason local residents try to gatekeep it from out-of-state tourists. So there you have it. That is our official ranking of the 10 best delis and sandwich spots across North Carolina. Which one of these spots is your personal favorite? Or did your go-to sub shop get left off the list? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. Hit that like button, subscribe to North Carolina Uncovered, and I'll see you guys in the next video.